it's hot in here. What the hell? Shit, I thought the stove was still on. All right, let's get the news on here. So I'm going to put the news on in the background, and then I'm going to talk about some of the headlines for today and try to answer some questions. I'll take questions from the chat. Let me get the news pulled up here. That's the 4th TikTok live I've done. I got nobody to come up and debate. That's sad. That's really sad. Hey, Greg. Hey, oh, it's Nurse Debbie. Phone line. Nurse Debbie's phone monitoring. She is in the TikTok lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Gunny says hi. All right, let's see. Can't debate in here, but I'm going to try to answer some questions and talk about some topics tonight on Ground News. I was on the TikTok live. All I was doing was muting MAGA, and they weren't coming up and debating. So I'm like, this is stupid. Thanks, Daddy. This is one of mine. They've been out for a while. But yeah, it says veterans. You can see. I can't flip the camera, but it says Veterans Against Trump. Gunny Speaks Out. Nurse Debbie said, hey. All right, let's see here. We got 10 people. Let's double tap and get the likes up. Hey, Clyde Wallace, 8807. What's up, Gunny? Keep spreading the good word. That is what I'm going to try to do. So I got the news on in the background. Just kind of watching some headlines from there. Anything big pops up there. Which I don't see anything up there now. And then I'm just going to go over some of the articles from today. Thank you, Manuel Garcia. Says, Gunny, me and my 5 cats love you. God bless your fight against fashion. Thank you so much. Jack Whitaker says, hey, Gunny, I appreciate you and all you do. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, so I got this hat because this hat has got some miles on it. Still one of my favorites. Still my favorite hat. There's any men out there, or even women maybe, that just have like a really good old worn out hat that you just love to wear? Because that's what this one is. That's what this one is. And this will always be my go-to, but I wanted to start breaking in another hat. But this one's really nice. And it's something different too. So, of course, with the Veterans Against Trump, it's money. Hey, Jack Whitaker says, hey, I appreciate... Oh, yeah. Did I already read yours, Jack? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, sorry. All right, we got 15 people here, so we're slowing. So if you guys tap, 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 it'll help the likes up here. And then if you have something important, you want your comment to be like a priority, you can drop it in a super chat, and it'll get like put up there, and it'll stay up there until to make sure that I can read it. Hey, from KC. All right, so we've got Kansas City, Missouri. All right. And what is Nurse? It was super windy. We had a couple pieces of a couple shingles come off, but nothing crazy. But it was super windy. But it's weird because it's 30 degrees today. I'm like, what the crap? The other day I was riding the Harley with a t-shirt on. Oh, yeah, Jimmy, I feel you. We were talking about And Rain the other night. Atlas Shrugged and The Fountainhead. If you guys don't know what books he's talking about. Those were books were told we had to read in school. Skinny Skate says, hey, Gunny, FMF Corman here. Veterans Against Trump. 100%. Just like the hat. I can't switch it around, but that's cool. I just got my hat. So an FF Corman is an 8404, I believe. So thank you for your service. We called you guys Devil Docs. Oh, Mike's scared. Jimmy and Ray predicted Trump. 100%. 100%. So today, we're just going to... so today, Skinny, thank you so much. Today, I went to my community care appointment. This is just some little side information. So I've been having trouble with the shoulder. I've got a trigger point like under my scapula over here, right? And I hurt my shoulder a long time ago, along with multiple other injuries related to weightlifting. But today, the MRI revealed that I have a small tear in my rotator cuff. Look at this guy's comment. Homegrown, the majority of God Americans voted for Trump. Thank the good Lord, with a small L. I don't think so. So anyway, so I have a small tear in my rotator cuff. Now, I'm still able to function everything that I'm doing, lifting weights and everything like that, but eventually I'm going to have to get this fixed. So they said my recovery would be 3 to 6 months on this. For a small tear, probably closer to 4 months, but still, that's a lot of months without being able to do upper body in the gym. So I don't know. I got to figure out when I want to do that. Plus, I can't drive. So for 6 weeks, I think, my arm would have to be in a sling like this. So if anybody's ever had rotator cuff surgery, I don't know, but my arm would have to stay like this. Okay, Just. Look, Mike's all bothered by my nails. All right, I see more of the hearts and the, yeah, keep tapping the screen up there. Because if we get this 12 up higher, it should push us out into the algorithm out a little bit more so we can get some more people in here. The link tree to my shirts and stuff is not on the page. But if you go to my bio, you'll see the link tree up there. You can get this shirt, this hat. All the merch is in there, the Fuck Trump flags, and all the support links. And you can also do super chats in here as well. See, like somebody just on YouTube said, nice shirt. So they'll usually ask for the link too. So I have to like post it in the link. Crazy spring and the old house. Yeah, tell me about it, Nurse Debbie. I love how you call people out on your vids, keeping it real. Thank you so much, Skinny. Yeah. Hey, Benny, I sent you a message on there. I forgot to check, but because I wanted to have a conversation. I forgot what we said we were going to talk about, but I wanted to touch base with you on, I forgot what topic we were talking about the other day. But I sent you a message. Maybe you can refresh my memory. So yeah, it says Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Kimmel get political at 2026 Oscars. I saw a couple of the posts from there that people did. So I thought that was pretty good. I don't ever really watch the Oscars, but I do like when people like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff weigh in on Trump, because I'm sure we'll see yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that, Benny. Yeah, sorry. I'm sure we'll see Trump posting on Truth Social about Jimmy Kimmel and everybody that spoke up against him on the Oscars. So, yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. I need to go back. I mean, I know Brian. I have his number, but like, it would be cool to go on there again. But I haven't heard from him in a minute. You had that surgery? Gary Rainwater, yep. Thank you so much for the blue hearts. So yeah, I'm going to avoid doing that until I just absolutely have to. Even if it means, as long as my pain stays here and I don't injure it anymore, I'm good to stay here for a little bit longer. Hey, Jimmy. Armageddon, he is a national embarrassment. Yeah, third grader, 100%. I can hardly make sense of whatever you're saying there, Ryan. Hey, hey there, Battle. Kaz. I think it's weird you can't like bring up live, bring up people to debate on here like you can on TikTok. I thought should be able to do that on all panels. Like, so I'm pretty sure I can do it on Facebook. Oh, there, I see Benny's logo. Okay, cool. I just saw your message, Benny. Thank you so much. Yeah, and so let's figure out a time that I can get on y'all's panel. If you have a Discord, send me your Discord because I like checking Discord messages more than anything. What's up, hamster time? Benjamin Franklin. Jimmy says Benjamin Franklin definitely dressed like a pimp. Do I think Civil War will break out? Nah. Look at Rare Breed all, or Zoom. Yeah, that's fine. Rare Breed's all, he's all pressed over my fingernail polish. Hey, Nicole. All right, so the judge blocked the hamster time. I don't think he is. I haven't seen him yet. We only got like 30 people in here. What? Trump was choking on a fish fillet. That's funny. So it says the judge blocked efforts to reshape. Okay, so do you guys remember RFK Jr.? He had the I guess Health and Human Services downgrade the 17 recommended vaccinations to 11. So it says the judge blocked his efforts to reshape the childhood vaccine policy because, as you know, that would be super problematic for our kids in school on a whole slew of different levels. But my first thought goes to, vaccinations that you need to get in schools. And if they don't make that mandatory, how are... oh, thank you so much to the Real Borf. He says, yo, Gunny, just wanted to say I appreciate you and everything you stand for. Stay safe and stay strong. Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly, Hamster. And then meanwhile, I was going to get to that. He brings back measles. Thank you, Spokane Graffiti. So, so my thoughts go to school, right? So let's say I believe in vaccinations and all that kind of stuff, and I'm sending my kids to school. But then we have other people that don't believe, and they want to go by this new policy where they only want to get 11 of the 11 of the vaccines, which were usually 17. Then my kid is going to be could be exposed to something that kid can be in there, and then of course, then you look at the numbers of kids that aren't getting vaccinated, and all that. So it just makes it a big mess for the school system, and then how that goes out from there. Yeah, exactly, Hamster. 100%. Yep. Because what was the shot that always was on our parents' arm or our grandparents' arm that left that little circle? Was that what was that shot? I remember seeing that on my grandparents. What shot was that? Yeah, Max. I can't remember what it was, but smallpox. Okay, so yeah. And of course, being in the Marine Corps, you don't have a choice of what vaccinations you get. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Skinny. So remember, we walked through the gauntlet in boot camp for our vaccine. I mean, it was literally, I'm not political, I don't care what a person thinks, you got some guts and balls. But thank you so much, Dustin, I appreciate that. So remember, we walking, and if I remember correctly, they had people on both sides, and you're just like, doof, doof, doof. That's how I remember it anyway. But, so, you were getting the vaccines from the left and right. And you didn't have, that's the gamma globulin. That's the one that goes in your butt cheek. And I had to get that before I went on my first deployment. So, yeah. And it's too big, it leaves two big, like, golf balls, like, on the top of your butt cheeks. I was on ship. Thank you, Darren. I was on ship when I got mine. And I was in from 90 to '04. Yeah, exactly, Road Dog. So we had to walk up and down a lot of steps on the ship. So I had these two big golf ball size lumps on my top of my butt cheeks, and I'm trying to walk up and down stairs in the skin of the ship. So it was fucking painful. So yeah. Oh, who in here has had? Sorry, we're kind of getting off topic, but who in here has had? Um, yeah, Benny, thank you. Hit the thumbs up by double tapping the screen. Y'all, yes. Also, if you want to prioritize a comment and make a small donation, you can super chat your comment, and it'll show up there. It'll stay up there to make sure I read it. If you guys want to do that. So, what was shit? Now, why am I drawing a blank on it? Painful. Hang on one sec. I'm thinking of it. Hang on one sec. Okay, the peanut butter shot. That's one. Oh, anthrax. Who's had the anthrax shot? Literally a pain in the arse. Who has had an anthrax shot? I have. The anthrax shot is a 7-shot series, and it burns. I remember it literally felt like somebody was holding a lighter to my arm. So you have to get one every 2 weeks, and you do this for your workout before you go on deployment. And so if you miss a shot, if you miss a shot during that 2-week period, then you have to start over. So you could literally get to shot 6, and if you miss your window, you have to start back over with it again, and it's super, super freaking painful. So anyway. All right. All right, let's see here. Grant says he's a proud boy. Sure you are. All right, let's take a look. So anyways, back to vaccines. The judge blocked his effort to do whatever he was going to do to kind of monkey up the system on that. So that's good news for us. Thank you, EASM90. And Nurse Debbie might be able to tell the chat if those vaccines are off the list, are they still covered by insurance? I'm curious. Or do you have to pay out of pocket? Do they have to be on that vaccine list for them to be covered by insurance? Because I know that question was going around. No, but I did a post about that. The real board, they're covered. Okay, that's good, because then that's gonna that's a whole nother issue of besides those vaccinations that are supposed to protect us from those illnesses. Then we have the monetary part that if for whatever reason they weren't covered. Brittany says, love watching your YouTube videos. I support your opinions on politics and appreciate your military service. Thank you so much, Brittany, for 1105. Let's see. Yeah, 100%, Mike. Yeah, we love gay people. Well, that's right. I love the community. All right. What are they doing here? Oh, they're going back to the oil spill from 2010. Oh, crazy. I mean, I've had billion shots before, nurse. Yeah. So anyway, military, you don't have a choice. Anyway, we already had a measles outbreak, I think, in Arizona. Was it Texas, too? We don't need any more of that shit. I had measles when I was a kid, and that was not fun. Hey, Top Rock. All right. Trump on taking Cuba. He says, I can do anything I want with it. All right, let's see. On Monday, Trump told reporters In the Oval Office, he is expected the honor of taking Cuba in some form, claiming, I can do anything I want with the island nation, as Vice President J.D. Vance stood nearby. Cuba and the United States opened talks last week to address bilateral differences, but the New York Times reported U.S. negotiators want Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel removed, a demand Havana views as a deal breaker for any agreement. Oh, damn, her vision went bad? Oh, shit. Thank you so much, Madam Priest. Thank you so much. Let's see. And then on Saturday, protesters attacked a Communist Party office in a rare riot. And on Monday's Cuba electric grid collapsed, leaving 10 million people without power as Trump's comments come amid the Iran war stretching into the third week. Yeah, I don't know how many troops are at Gitmo. That's a good question. All right, then historically it says the United States honored a pledge not to invade Cuba since the 1962 missile crisis, yet the White House has not detailed a legal basis for intervention, marking a departure from decades of restraint under President Trump's aggressive second-term posture. You are baking cookies. Ooh, I want a cookie. Yeah. Capitalism is best. I don't mind capitalism. I don't think unchecked capitalism is the way to go, though. All right. So once again, Trump's thinking he can do anything he wants with another country, much like he did Venezuela. So again, are we just going back to imperialism now? Is that what we're doing? UFC fighter, firefighter. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that he's doing that. Thank you, Grumpy Pant 5. Trump's not releasing the files. Yes, I know what Antifa stands for. You can be anti-fascist but like capitalism. But you guys are too dumb to know that. You realize the soldiers that went to fight in World War II were all Antifa, right? You guys understand that, right? Yeah, exactly. You realize that the soldiers of World War II were all Antifa, right? I'm sure you guys hate to hear that. 100% it should. Armageddon. I am. I've been on TRT for a long time. There you go, hamster, 100%. Yep. Not everybody was drafted at World War II. Not everybody. That's not true. I don't fuck with SARMs, UFC fighter. Not anymore anyway. I do like some Rad 140 though. I've taken it back. I took it years ago. And GW 501, 506. I used to take that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oops. Let's see. Utah grief author Corey Richards convicted of murder and husband's poisoning death. No idea who that person is. All right, number of U.S. troops wounded in the Iran war is over 200 across 7 countries. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. So 200 injured, 13 dead, I believe. Yeah, exactly, Bradley. That's my question. I don't know. Maybe governor here when it comes time. I'm not sure, OG. Unsure. You said they were drafted, meaning all. Not everyone was. They're all Antifa. Either way. You'd vote for Gunny? All right. Yeah, Top Rock. I wish we could bring people online because I would love to have that debate up here, but they're not. You can't do that here. But yeah, I would love for them to name me one Trump policy. Hey, Joseph, 1933 DB7. Let's make sure we're tapping the screen. I should see like hearts and likes and stuff flying over here so we can get this 41 a little higher. That'll help push the algorithm because if we can get more people up here, we can get some more conversation going. Yeah. No, when was that, Nurse Debbie? Just recently? Hi, Gunny, first live, love watching you talk shit to those MAGA traders. Thank you, Manders. Little Red Book. Yeah, I don't know what's this Little Red Book? I'm not, yesterday? If you, well, you can't just like quit the military. You could like set yourself up to do a court martial. You'd have to like have like a really good reason to do it. Like there would be consequences. You could do it if you were totally opposed to something, or you could just be a conscientious. I did a video. You can actually be a conscientious objector today. You can be a conscientious objector today. Yeah, I talked about the refueling mission the other day. Yeah, that's right, Joseph. All right, let's see here. And then they identified the 6 Air Force airmen killed in the KC-130 refueling aircraft crash. Let's see. Over friendly airspace. Yeah, so I don't think they came out and said what happened, but I'm guessing it was something mechanical with the aircraft. Trump says U.S. asked China to delay Xi meeting a month or so due to Iran war. Vermont lawmakers narrowly advanced bill increasing gun restrictions and crimes. Trump wearing merch was disgusting. Yeah, when he was wearing that hat and saluting wearing that hat. Should have took his fucking hat off. All right, let's see. The board approved Trump's plan to close the Kennedy Center for 2 years. What are the odds? Do you think y'all tear that down? Thank you, Adam. Hey, Zero Champion says, hi, Gunny, been following recently. You probably won't respond, but it's okay. Just saw the MJ Super Bowl show again. Made me sad. Heal the world for the children was the theme. We didn't. Dang, you trying to blind us? All right. Do you think y'all tear down? You think you end up trying to tear down the Kennedy Center? You think they would let him get away with it? I can see him trying to do it. Zero. Good question. Democrats demand DOJ investigation into Nome testimony on ad campaign detentions. That would be interesting. Not a whole lot of exciting news. Let's click over here real quick. Susie Wiles has breast cancer. Let's see. That's really kind of the major stuff that's going on. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Appeals court allows Trump to swiftly deport migrants to third world countries. Well, that sucks. Man, yeah, 100% Garcia. She should be locked up. They have some of I like ground news. We got some weird shit they're posting on here. Jerry O'Connell claims wife, daughters became physical after his comments about Harris losing to Trump. Do you guys know who Jerry O'Connell is? They do belong in Gitmo, 100%. Let's see. There's some weird articles on it. All right, we are losing interest in this chat. There's not a lot to talk about here today. This is the same problem I had in the TikTok live. I couldn't get MAGA up here to debate. Slow Monday. That is for sure. The silence here found. I did not see that 0. No, I did not. I can't, well, you know what? I can't remember if I told the chat or not, but I made so since I'm traveling starting next month, starting with Florida, I did make a new shirt that says Team Gunny, and it has like arms flexing on the front, and then on the back, it's me on the Harley, and it says like city to city, riding city to city or city to city tour, and it's a picture of me, like, well, it's a cartoon pic of like me on the Harley with my F Trump flag on the back. Those are out because some people were saying that they wanted them. So if you're interested in that, if you go to the link tree in my bio, they are out. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Sir Aldog, we gave up on MAGA. We no longer support MAGA. Well, that's good. Afghan asylum seeker, I don't know about that. Hang on, let's see. Where are you at? Didn't I make you a mod? Benny? Hang on. Benny, make another comment so I thought I made you a mod already. Benny, shoot another comment there so I can do it. I can't find you in the chat. There you are. Add moderator. There you go. You're good. You're on there now. I'm gonna make Nurse Debbie a mod too. Hang on one sec. Nurse Debbie, you're a mod too. Excuse me, you're in pretty much all of my lives. So now at least I have like two. I think I have 2 mods now. I think I made one of the vet guys a mod as well. So it's always good to have mods. Yeah, no problem. No, I appreciate you, Benny. Appreciate you. All right. Does Cece come in here? Nurse Debbie, you know Cece, right? Does Cece come in YouTube lives? I can't remember, babe.
Oh, I don't know because I don't think I am in your YouTube lives too often.
Okay, I can't remember if she does. Cece's my mods on the other on my TikTok and stuff too. So 0 says I love the shirt, but wonder about what? What are you wondering about? What's wrong with being against fascism? Yeah, I knew you were on TikTok. I was wondering if Cece was in here, because Cece's a mod on TikTok, and then if she comes in here, I would make her a mod over here. Mrs. Gunny, she just doesn't come in the YouTube lives a lot. I'm trying to get more traction with my YouTube lives. Yes, Ethan, it sure is. We had a few more people in here, but it's been kind of fluctuating a good bit. So my live on TikTok was kind of slow too. I didn't get one MAGA to come in and debate. I think it was on there for like almost an hour. Hey, Pete. Thank you, Ethan. Yeah, they need some work. I gotta touch them. I gotta touch them up. All right. Do we have any more? I hate reading all these articles. Some of these, they're just not a lot of, um, nothing too sexy in here for the day. Let's see. Let's scroll back. Oh, let's see what this deportation of migrants to the third world countries means. All right, so this says, Gunny, what's your opinion about the National Guard of Mexico and the Mexican Army taking on? I don't know anything about it, Miguel, so I would not have an opinion on it, so I don't know. Let's see. On Monday, U.S. Court of Appeals for the First Circuit allowed the Trump administration to continue third world country deportations, blocking a lower court ruling. I think that's called exile. If you deport somebody to a country that's not where they're from, wouldn't that be considered exile? Smurf Yeep says $100. I don't know what that means. Smurf, what does $100 mean? That is exile, right? Because if I'm reading this right, this means that's exile. So, let's see. District Judge Brian Murphy ruled last month that third world country deportations were unlawful, but stayed his order to allow an appeal. The Supreme Court has twice intervened, including in July when it allowed 8 men sent to Djibouti to proceed to South Sudan. Smurfy, I didn't see. Where did you donate $100? Smurfy, where did you donate $100 to? Smurfy, I don't see anything up here. Where did you donate it to? Because I would like to send you a thank you. I just didn't see it. Where did you donate it to? Is what I'm asking. Now she's putting $99. Smurf Yeep. I'm confused. The hat says Veterans Against Trump. Smurf, where did you send $100? I'm asking, where did you send it to? You said you sent $100. I didn't see anything. Hey, Primal. Yeah, I forgot I had this hat. It's in my merch store. If you go to the link tree. Okay. Okay. Well, just let me know. So, where are you sending it to so I can look out for it? Because I want to make sure that I thank you, Smurf. I think you can do it as a super chat in here if that's what you would like to do, or I have Cash App, Venmo, or whatever. I don't know. That's not sending $100 back. I don't think you didn't send anything. You didn't send anything. That's not sending $100. Typing it in here is not sending $100. I mean, I appreciate the effort though. What's up, Spartan? Spartan. $1 gazillion. Okay, Smurf's just trolling the chat. Photos against anxiety. Hey, Photos, what are you doing? Smurf is just trolling the chat, I believe, unless I missed something. You did not send any money, and you're trolling the chat. Can somebody kick Smurf out of here, please? She's just trolling the... Spartan sent a happy poop. What's a happy poop? What's a happy poop? Thank you. Yeah, get rid of Smurf. Wes, what's up? What's up, Mr. Wes? How are you this evening? Pink from Phoenix. Oh, 0. I'm sorry. That was you? Sorry. All right, let's see. So let's see what it says. By a 2-to-1 vote, the appeals panel voted to pause the ruling, with judges Jeffrey R. Howard and Seth A. Frame voting to allow deportations, and Judge Laura Montecalvo dissenting. Let's see. Man. So they've been sending migrants to Eswatini, Rwanda, and Ghana, and they spent the administration spent more than $32 million last month alone on those swift deportations, or exile, as I like to call it. No, I don't really. I be honest, like I hate trolls, and I really don't. I really hate friendlies faking to be MAGA. It's annoying. Sorry, it's annoying. I try to sound like a dick. It's just super annoying. I tried to do that when I first started doing this, to have like friendlies act like MAGA, and it just got. I think people just got irritated. All right, so apparently sending people into exile is now still constitutional, or still allowed, I'm saying, until the court rules again. All right. That's okay. Court punishment protesters. Got to hit the right. No problem, Skinny. You have a good night. Have a great start to the rest for your Tuesday, I should say, when you get up. All right, let's see. Has anybody seen One Battle After Another? Apparently it won Best Picture. That was a pretty good movie, I thought. Get a Rope is pressed about my Gunny in the Wild, apparently. All right. All right, we got 28 people in here and only 52 likes. And I've already went through all the somewhat interesting topics for the day, and there was nothing on the news to talk about. When you come to New Mexico would probably have one in Texas in May. I'm guessing, Wes. Saw that, Spartan. Yeah, now we got 63 likes. I don't know. I don't see, like, people, everybody on TikTok, they just keep hitting it, They don't always do that in here. Yeah, I'm a Marine, Mr. Carter. I feel like that doesn't happen in here for whatever reason. Maybe they don't do that. I don't know. Hey, Max, what's up, man? Who you talking about? Who you talking about, Ron? Oh, I was talking about my rotator cuff surgery earlier. Navy here, I can spot one of my people anywhere. That's right, Mr. Carter, 100%. Let's see, don't know how to hit a like. I don't know. How do you do it on here? Because it doesn't. I don't have the same layout on here. USAF retired in 99. Where was that in 99? Oh, I was still in Hawaii in 99. A pissed off veteran is here. People were asking about you, pissed off veteran. People were asking about you. To end my story about my rotator cuff, I got a trigger point injection right under my scapula into the big, huge knot under there. So I'm hoping, like when I do this, it grinds under my scapula and like here, but I'm hoping that if I can get that knot under my scapula loosened up, it'll help my shoulder from clicking. So anyway. I know we only got 24 people in here, but for like, I guess you just like tap the screen, and if you have a comment you really want to be read, if you turn it into a super chat, it stays on the screen longer. I think they're like $1.99. I don't know what the cheapest one is, but I think maybe 99 cents. But anyway, when you super chat a comment, it keeps it highlighted at the bottom. So if I'm reading multiple comments, again, you're donating to the live, which is appreciated, but it makes sure that I can make sure that it gives me time to get the comment read if I'm talking about something on another topic. So just as an FYI. What's up, Bubba? Call me. Okay, nurse. All right, Debbie. Hey, Bubba, you want to say hi?
Come on, Bubba.
Bubba, come say hi. You want to see my doggy?
Oh my god.
He's so fat. He's so fat. Come here, Bubba. Yeah, like that. Ben9291 says, "What he says, what ED meds do you take? Can we get a discount link?" I don't have a discount link for ED meds. I bet. Hang on. Let me like that. Thank you for the $2 donation. And I can't. I don't have a discount link. This is Bubba, everybody. It's Bubba. It's Bubba. He's a daddy's boy, by the way. He's a huge daddy's boy. Ain't you, Bubby? We do sleepovers out here on the couch, all the dogs.
Now, Bellu.
Now we gotta show Bellaloo. Watch out. Hold on. Come here, Bellaloo. Here's my other doggy.
Teach I got too.
Here's Bellaloo. Here, Bellaloo. She's fat. Look how fat she is. So we rescued her. Now she's a Yorkie poo. So we rescued Bubba first, and then we rescued her and Pickle, her baby. And she was used for breeding, which is why I think her belly's so big. So yeah, that's my two. That's the two of the babies, and then we got Pickle. Pickle is her daughter, and she lives with my daughter, but we watch her all the time. We watch her a lot. So yeah, and she's way smaller than Mama. She looks like more like a long-haired Chihuahua. All of my dogs are all rescue dogs, and she looks more like a long-haired Chihuahua. And she weighs less than 5 pounds. So she's little. Yeah. Pickle, her name's Pickle. Her name was Princess, but for whatever reason, my daughter and her boyfriend started calling her Pickle. I don't know why. So we just kept it as Pickle. You have a hamster? So we call her Pickle. And then everybody's Lou at the end. Bubbaloo, Bellaloo, and Pickaloo. Yeah. All like I said, all of my dogs have all been rescues. Every single one of them. Oh, hamster. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Hey. Okay, let me give you the acronym for Marine. First of all, are there any Marines in here? First, and then secondly, if you're from any other branch, you will appreciate this. So, Riley Louise, that's cool. Okay, so Marine as an acronym. And this is just going to my dumbass comment, not being able to realize that he was saying hi to hamster. So, muscles are required, intelligence not essential. That's the acronym for Marine.
Oh boy.
My wife goes, oh boy. Where's your phone? I don't know. Where's your phone? Dude, all this guy does is pick on. Oh, user obviously hasn't seen all of my videos. That's for USMC, Road Dog. Yeah. When I broke my back in 2006, when I was in a fire, in 2006. I had to jump out of a third-story window so I wouldn't get burned alive. On top of having a burst fracture of my L3 and having a 3-level fusion and being in a wheelchair for a long time, I also broke this finger. My wife was always like, "What's wrong with your finger?" So they didn't even know it. And I'm like, "I think something's wrong with my finger." Well, this bone right here that sits like this bone went like this. Apparently, when I hit the ground, I landed on it like that, right? So I had 2 surgeries on it, one across the top and one here. It still didn't fix it right away. But have you seen, is it Scary Movie? Let me use my strong hand. And so I always do that to my wife. Yeah, so I'm always like, let me use my strong hand. I know, I'm laughing at my own joke. My wife's sitting there over going, she laughs because I always laugh at my own jokes. You got a 21st century suffragette raid. All right. What's up, Diane Russell? Mike says hi again. Yeah, so that's what's wrong with my finger. So here's a funny thing. They've tried all of that. And again, it's been 20 years. It was actually 20 years to the day on December 28th. So when I started doing martial arts for healing purposes and mobility and flexibility for my back, so I would be standing in the Taekwondo class or Tang Soo Do class, and you're doing the horse stance and you're doing this, right? Well, this finger used to be straight. So when I was doing my reverse punches, this finger was down like this. So the grandmaster, and he was like 5 feet tall, but built like a brick shit house. So whenever he would see my punch out like this, I'm just saying this is how he talked. He would go, "Oh, Mr. Davis, what wrong with your finger?" And he would take it, and he would take his hand, and he would smash my finger up like that. And it hurt like to try to get my finger like in a closed fist. Well, it's since gotten better. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, what's up with user? Gotta love the content. Stay safe. All right, Shred Rogers, I will do. Thank you. All right, we've been live for about 53 minutes. It's been kind of slow tonight. We got 27 people here. I got some of my faithfuls in here. So I always love seeing you guys. We got 74 likes. Somebody actually donated a $2 super chat to get a comment read, so that's greatly appreciated. It looks like I made 5 diamonds on a gift, so all that helps support the content here. The average price of gas in Indiana is $3.29, Darren. So for some reason you have a long comment and you want to make sure that it gets read, you can put it in the super chat, I think for 99 cents or $1.99. It'll stay up there highlighted longer so I can get to it and read it, just as an FYI. And again, that all goes to the live. All right, let's see. Yeah, $3.29 here in Evansville, Indiana, as high as $3.59 at some of the smaller gas stations. I'm delayed. Oh, I don't think. Hey, Diane. Yes. So she's one of my mods. She was talking about the suffragettes content that you guys have and about bringing me on. It looks like, though, you have your own live. It says Diane Russell Live. Or we had a suffragettes raid, as apparently what you guys did, which is greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow this live panel. Yeah. So yeah, me and Benny are gonna do some, she's in here doing this, but I'm gonna go on their panel, and we can cross promote. I just got to know more about what they do and stuff. So me and Benny are gonna have a conversation because I like trying to promote other content creators, especially doing lives and if they're engaging with people. Trying to get the message out and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah. Nicole Busick, 8024. Hello, Nicole. Just a reminder, the link tree is not in here, but in my live, it's in the top of the bio, link tree, and then it takes you to fourth wall. All the Cash App, Venmo, the flags are in there too. The Fuck Trump flags are in there, and a link for the Demons Behind Me merch. And I think that's it. So just as an FYI. How can I ever reason with my only surviving parent who's now full MAGA? Shred, she's your co-host. Oh, sweet. All right. Diane Russell is your co-host. Sweet. So I'll be seeing you on your guys' panel. That's a tough one, Shred. Just so we're clear, I do not talk to any MAGA in my family anymore. I cut them off a while back. My wife just recently cut off the last part of her, no crap, this is an anti-Trump live. She just cut off her end of the family that's out here as well. So at this point, we're not really talking to anybody in our families that are MAGA, right, Miss Gunny?
Right, and not just because they're MAGA, but we're very toxic MAGA.
Yeah,
That's why.
Not just MAGA,
Yeah,
toxic
very
MAGA.
toxic MAGA.
So let me tell you like this. Me and Mrs. Gunny went to a protest. Was it No Kings or we went to a No Kings protest here in Evansville. You have to work with MAGA. That sucks. So Mrs. Gunny rode the Harley with me with the Fuck Trump flag on the back. And again, I don't do that. I don't take her on Gunny in the wild. But we were going from point A to point B. So she rode the Harley with the Fuck Trump flag because what the supporters like to see is us coming into the protest so they can get pictures of us on the Harley when we rode through the protest. So anyway, we did that. And then we parked the Harley. And then my sister-in-law, on a post, somebody posted the picture of the Harley with the flag at the courthouse, and then she made a comment to like knock the bike over, which basically essentially means bring harm to like me and my family. So that would basically be her toxic MAGA sister basically saying, I'm okay with MAGA harming you. So we cut her off. Yeah, Benny, we have about a group of 10 that are always there. And one of them is a front row Joe. He was there in Butler, PA. And he has a front row Joe shirt. I posted a couple of weeks ago. He's got a 25 by 25. I sure do, Mario. He's got a 25 by 25 Trump flag on this long ass flagpole. And he hates me. And I don't like him either. But thank you, Benny. So anyway, he kept running around telling people that I won't engage him in conversation whenever he sees us at the protest. The last protest we were there, check this shit out. These dumbasses, this group of 10 Trumpers on the corner, like adjacent to us. I'm gonna see if you guys can guess this. Think about a very patriotic song from the 70s. And I know everybody's heard it. Take a guess what song this group of like 10 MAGA on this corner was blaring when they were counter protesting us. I want to see if you guys can get this. Close. You're there, but not quite. Just take a guess of the name of the song. Nope. Not YMCA. Nope. I thought y'all might have got this. Think hard. I figured out maybe it's just me. Think about yes. Nurse Debbie, CCR, 100%. CCR. Fortunate Son. They were playing Fortunate Son, counter protesting at the No Kings here in Evansville. So I pull up next to them on my Harley, and I'm like, I try to engage them in conversation and ask them, do you realize that Trump is the fortunate son? And I'm like, and I called them dumbasses. I'm like, you guys are the dumbest people on the fucking planet. I said, you realize that how stupid you are playing fortunate son at this protest. I was like, do you even understand what they're talking about? And apparently don't. They've never heard the lyric, listen to the lyrics. It's because I play that song, and I do a video. I've done a video where I'm like, I'm not the fortunate son, and because they talk about, born with a silver spoon and all that kind of stuff. And this went back to the 70s, and can't forget the senator's name, but it was the senator, because he says, I ain't no senator, son. I can't remember who the senator was. So basically, if you don't know, the song is about the privileged people, the privileged kids, basically, not getting sent to war. And Trump is that person. And MAGA, they love to play that song. I don't get it. All right, let's see. We got 36 people here, 79 likes. We got one $2. We got one $2 super chat and $5. All right, let's see here. So anyway, that's how stupid they are here. Anyway, the guy leading the charge, his name is Mike Boatman. He's on Facebook. He trolls my page all the time, and he cannot stand me. I've called him out so many different times at different protests. And then the one time I tried to get an interview with him, and it's posted, he wouldn't talk to me. He said, I'm not going to talk to you. You saw on True Social, yeah. He said he did not want to give me content. That's the only reason he didn't want to talk to me. So I'm like, here, I have proof that you won't speak to me, but you're telling everybody else that I won't talk to you. First of all, he doesn't even have a platform. He doesn't do debates or anything like that. So I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But, and then I trolled him walking up and down. So he was going up and down the medians in front of the courthouse. So every time I would ride by the Harley, I was like, there's dumbass Mike Boatman, calling his ass out. And then I would post it, and then, of course, he'd get all butthurt because I was calling him out. But then he started wasn't he harassing you?
I did. He started messaging me on Facebook and stuff. I had to block him.
He started messaging my wife on Facebook. Not me, my wife. He was messaging my wife on Facebook. So she had to block him. That's why this whole wannabe alpha male personality, they just piss me off. So that's right, Shred. Yeah, I know. So coming after me. I give two shits. But just directly messaging my wife, like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't get it. So anyway. R21st, come on over and subscribe. Yes, make sure that, okay, so Benny just posted this. Can I pin this? Let me see. Yeah, let me pin this. All right. So my new friend Benny, they have a page called the 21st Century Suffragettes. Make sure you go over by clicking this link right there and subscribing. She's going to have me on that platform. I'm not sure exactly when, but we're going to talk about it offline. To go over there, and then going to try to cross promote each of those platforms. So she's now a mod in here for this live. Yeah, Miss Gunny. So in case you didn't know, Miss Gunny is the reason that I started this platform. And if you heard this story before, I apologize, but so I got started doing Gunny Speaks Out just by replying to a comment where a MAGA, I did a clapback video to a MAGA on a woman's comment, and it said, make sure you keep your Harris wall signs in your front yard so when the Civil War starts, we know where to come. So I'm like, bet. So I put my motorcycle vest on, And I'm assuming you guys have seen me riding around with my vest. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you. Thursday this week yeah. Can you shoot me a message? Or Benny, can you shoot me that message on Blue Sky so I can put that into my calendar? So I put my motorcycle vest on, had my Jordans on, my jeans, and my wife had the video, and I said, oh, she got so tired of hearing this. I go, here you go, big dog. And it's me walking out in the yard, and the video's posted, it went viral. And I pick up the Harris Wall sign, and I said, let me move it a little closer to the road for you. And I put it at the edge of the end of the yard, and I kneeled down, and I said, Gulf War vet, Somalia, 2 tours in Iraq, I'm ready. Because they always say they won a civil war. Well, that video went viral. And I think it's at 2.5 or 2.6 million right now. But Mrs. Gunny said, hey, I think you can be doing something a little bit better than with your platform, because I wasn't doing anything political. All I was doing was making workout videos and singing karaoke on my Harley. She says, well, I think you can be doing something a little bit better than what you're doing. Why don't you start like a political platform? So that's when I started Gunny Speaks Out. And I just started doing debate lives on TikTok.
And you'd have like, what, 10 or under people in there?
Yeah.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah. So I would have, like now, like I get a few hundred or whatever. But when I was first doing my TikTok lives, I would have 10 people in there. But I powered through it. And this was before the election. And after that video went viral, I think I ended up with like 30-something thousand followers. So I fly a flag upside down on my truck when I'm driving the truck. Anyway, so then of course, as the closer we got to the election, they started ramping up and this and that. Then it was by accident that Gunny and the Wild took off, where you see me doing what I do in public, triggering MAGA on the Harley with my flag. And that happened by accident. I was doing State of the Union by Public Enemy. I was making a political statement, singing that song to make this video, and this MAGA that lives in my neighborhood in a black Dodge pickup, no doubt. I'm looking in the rear view, and he's doing this. He's like telling me to pull over. I'm like, what the fuck does this guy want? And so we get to the light, and he's on my left side. And so as I'm driving next to him, you can hear me go, he's saying something, and I go, fuck you. And he said something again. I'm like, fuck you. And so we get to the stop sign where he's talking, and he says, get that. He's totally like crashing. I was like, get that fucking shit out of here. I'm like, my flag? He's like, yeah. He goes, well, why don't you grow some fucking balls? Why don't you get the fuck out of the country? I'm like, why don't you get... And we just went back and forth. And he's pulling off. I'm like, you're crashing out. You're crashing out. You voted for a rapist. And that happened by accident. I posted that video. And it's gone viral, I think, 4 times. I think the highest views it's got now is 7.5 million. That happened about a year ago, almost to the day. That was March of 2025 that happened. And then, of course, Gunny in the Wild, obviously, if you've seen Gunny in the Wild, it's totally taken off. So that became the forefront of my platform. And so now I'm just balancing it out with lives again or whatnot. But, of course, you've seen me at different protests and stuff like that. So never did I dream. Sometimes, Shred, I am. My wife really worries about that. But I never dreamed that I would have 1.5 million followers. Because I have almost 900,000 on Instagram. And a lot of those were from that video going viral. So I gained 275,000 followers off that one video of Gunny in the Wild. And then it just grew and grew and grew. And I'm at 500 and something thousand on Facebook. Here I'm at 26,000 and 3 million views. TikTok, I'm over 200,000. My TikTok is the slowest growing, but it's picking up. And then I'm on Substack too. I write Substack articles. Thank you, Shred. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, I gotta take the screenshot of this. Okay, you guys see this guy's comment? Uh, where'd it go? See UFO. Let me pin this. Hang on. I can't pin it. Hang on. All right. UFO Sky Saucer 51 says the Gunny has a little sugar in his tank. Okay. My wife will remember this. So he just said I have a little sugar in my tank. That comment has came up numerous times since Gunny in the Wild. I had AI, I'm not even shitting you, that's fucking posted. Now I'm going to have to post it tonight. I had AI write a song called A Little Sugar in the Tank. And when they, the lyrics and everything are perfect. And it's about a guy riding a Harley with a fuck Trump flag and all this kind of stuff. It describes me perfectly. Well, I karaoke'd it in my driveway with my shirt off and just my vest and was saying a little sugar in the tank. And I took my vest off and, I'm shirtless because, just to piss Mag off. But it talks about my painted nails and all that shit. But it's called Sugar in the Tank. That's so funny. Now I'm going to have to post that shit. Oh, man. I haven't seen that comment in a minute. Yeah, Darren, 100%. And Pissed Off Veterans is rent-free, 100%. They always say I have TDS. These motherfuckers got GDS. They have Gunny derangement syndrome. And you know how, I bet I have 10,000, if I had to put a number on it, I'd say 10% of the 1.5 million people that follow me are Trump supporters. Because every time I'm in TikTok and I'm trying to get them to come up and debate, when they make a MAGA comment, I look at their profile and it says follow back. I have so many people in Facebook too that are followers. So many. So anyway, like, what do they say? Turning your haters into fans. So two things. One, I think they kind of, to a degree, enjoy what I do. And then two, they are obsessed with me physically, I think, because they always, and thanks for, welcome back, nurse. They always say things like, what kind of panties do you wear? Do you sit down to pee? Nice fingernails, Q word. Talking about fellatio. Let me ask you a question. Is there any other group of people aside from MAGA that thinks about men performing oral sex on other men than MAGA? Is there any other group of people other than MAGA that thinks more about men having oral sex with other men more than MAGA? I say no. I think MAGA thinks about oral sex with men more. They think about that all the time. Wes says, I'm gay, a vet, and an atheist. Hey, Wes, I love you, man. I love you. You and me both. They think about that all the time because in their comments all the time, they're like, go, blow your boyfriend or, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, hey, you guys can come out of your glass closet. It's 2026, but very much self-projecting. Yeah, and Jenna, I call them the genitalia Gestapo, Benny. I call them the genitalia Gestapo. They want to be the pecker checkers. They want to be the pecker checkers at all the restrooms because of the whole boys and women's restrooms and shit like that. So anyway. All right, let me see. We've been live for 75 minutes. We do got 90 likes, $2 and $5. Okay. I guess I'm gonna. Should I do Facebook tonight too before I go to bed?
If you want to, yeah.
Should probably do Facebook too. All right, I'm gonna jump over and try to do a Facebook live. Just check in with everybody on the Facebook side for a little bit. If you guys want to jump over there, you can. Again, all the support links, link tree in bio. If you guys need anything, Benny, don't forget to message me again. Time, hey Appalachian, I love it. Everybody have a great evening. Um, Benny, message me on the time for Thursday again, so we can get that set up to be on your panel. Love you guys, mods. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great evening. Have a great start to your day in the morning, and we will holler at you later. As always, Trump must go. Semper Fi, Gunny out.